Hi, this is David with Unum, and in this video we're going to discuss the state of Colorado's employee benefits with Unum, short-term disability insurance, and optional long-term disability insurance. To start, what is a disability? It's a sickness or injury that prevents you from performing the duties of your job. Simply put, disability insurance is income protection. See, your most important asset in your life isn't your home or your car, it's your ability to earn an income. Disability insurance provides an income for you in the case that you become disabled and suffer loss of income as a result. The money goes straight to you to spend on whatever you need, like groceries and utilities. And you might think that disability will never happen to you, but more than 1 in 4 of today's 20-year-olds will become disabled before age 67. Let's talk about your short-term disability insurance. If you're an eligible employee, you're already enrolled. There's no cost to you, and the state pays for 100% of the premium. Short-term disability insurance will replace up to 60% of your pre-disability income to a maximum of $3,000 a week. So if I'm making $1,000 a week pre-disability, I would be able to collect as much as $600 in benefits weekly from Unum. There is a 30-day elimination period, which means you must be disabled for 30 days before you start to receive your benefits from Unum. Once you start receiving a benefit, it'll pay until you're no longer disabled or for a maximum of 150 days. To receive a benefit, you don't have to be totally disabled. You just need to prove a 20% earnings loss due to sickness and injury. So if you're disabled and still working with reduced hours, you could still be eligible for a benefit. This benefit is paid directly to you on a weekly basis and is taxable income to you. Next, we'll cover your optional long-term disability insurance. So this plan is voluntary. It's your choice whether you'd like to participate, and you would pay 100% of the cost of the insurance deducted from your payroll. Same as the short-term disability insurance, this long-term disability insurance would replace 60% of your income up to a maximum of $10,000 a month. Benefits would start to pay out 180 days from the date of disability. So as you can see at the bottom here, this is meant so that the long-term disability would start to pay out right when your short-term disability ends if you are still disabled. Now, most importantly, the long-term disability insurance could pay out as long as you're still disabled up to age 65. Same with the short-term disability insurance, you just need to prove a 20% more loss in income as a result of a sickness or injury to qualify. Benefits here are paid monthly instead of weekly. However, the long-term disability benefit would be tax-free to you as you're paying the cost of the insurance. And with this optional coverage, if you decline to participate in the long-term disability insurance at your first enrollment after starting employment with the state of Colorado, and then choose to enroll during a later annual enrollment, you will be required to answer medical questions when you apply. It is also important to note that the long-term disability coverage does exclude pre-existing conditions. A pre-existing condition would be a sickness or physical condition that you had symptoms for or received treatment for in the 3 months before you signed up for the long-term disability insurance. If you have a disability relating to that pre-existing condition in the first 12 months of coverage, we would not pay a benefit for it. If it occurs after those 12 months, then you're covered. Now let's talk about PERA. Unum is proud to be the administrator of the state of Colorado's PERA defined benefit plan. If you're vested in the PERA defined benefit plan, you may qualify for retirement disability coverage, which functions as a kind of long-term disability insurance. While this is good to have, it's important to understand the differences between the PERA retirement disability coverage and the optional long-term disability insurance being offered to you. With PERA's retirement disability coverage, total disability is required. This means that you must be unable to work in any occupation that would provide 75% of your pre-disability earnings. So it's much harder to qualify for than the optional long-term disability coverage's 20% earnings loss definition. If you are vested in the PERA defined benefit plan, you can purchase this optional long-term disability coverage at extremely discounted rates for more comprehensive income protection. If you're not vested in PERA, this optional long-term disability insurance is your only option for long-term income protection. Now, how much does this long-term disability insurance cost you? It's easy to find out with these tables here. Choose one of the tables below based on if you're vested in PERA or not. Find your age band, and then multiply your monthly income by the rate associated with your age band in the table. Follow along with me for a quick example. If I was 42, making $4,000 a month invested in PERA, I would come to the left table, find my age band here, see the rate of 0.0015, multiply that by my monthly income of $4,000, and come to my monthly premium of $6 a month that would be deducted from my payroll. If I'm not vested in PERA, then I come to the table on the right, find my age band here, rate of 0.0044 times 4,000 gives me $1,760 a month deducted from my payroll for this long-term disability insurance. It's that simple. Well, that's it. We're proud to take care of the people taking care of us in the great state of Colorado, so thank you all for everything that you do. If you do have further questions, please reach out to your benefit administrator. Thank you.